Hi there Aquarius, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your weekly intuitive reading for December 14th through to the 20th. Aquarius, let's do this and see what's on the cards for you. I will be getting started with the Work Your Light Oracle as per usual, drawing you an overarching tarot card from the Moonchild Tarot, and then getting out the tarot positions with the Rider-Waite and clarifying with the Radiant Rider today. So just remember Aquarius, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok as well. All the links that you need are down below. Yeah. Okay, I have got You're Already Doing It, Aquarius. Stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. So maybe you've recently made, some really good decisions for yourself, or you've started, moving in a different direction, doing things differently, thinking differently. Maybe you've, made some lifestyle changes, started exercising, started meditating, whatever it is. Spirit is saying, you know what? You're doing a really good job. Keep going. What I also noticed in this particular card, sorry the camera doesn't autofocus guys, but that you may have arrived at a threshold, right? You've gone as far as you can without maybe making the big leap, the big decision. Maybe you've kind of been taking some incremental steps, and now Spirit is saying, you know what? You know this is working for you, so why not just be all in? We'll see where it goes, but that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling this kind of like, are you ready to take the big step? And I'm saying don't overthink it, tune into that heart space. Okay, let's see what your overarching tarot energy is. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Seven of Wands. Yeah, interesting energy. For me, this is my energy of that point where we are kind of going against the grain, but we're getting ready to swim with the current. So maybe you have made some changes that you can within a situation without actually, leaving that job, leaving that relationship, doing that work of transformation. And Spirit is saying, you know what? If you really want to get back into the flow of life, then we need to take the big step. Then we need to cross the threshold. It's kind of that feeling of, still feeling like you need to defend yourself in a situation. So how can we kind of remove the sense of challenge and competition that we feel in the Seven of Wands? Well, let's go to the tarot to find out. Aquarius, I'm drawing the energy of the recent past. Energies leaving, completing, or transitioning. You know what, guys? I was going to say it, but I just try not to jinx myself. I always feel the Three of Wands when I see this card. See, we are at the threshold, and we're looking out. We can see the seeds of success. We can see those ships on the horizon. Change is coming. Change is coming with the Page of Swords. Okay, let's go for the current or focus energy. Six of Wands. There's a victory to be had here for absolute sure. Let's go for the outcome energy. Outcome or result energy. Oh my goodness, no, that's too many, so I'm just going to take the top one, the Magician. Yeah, you're in control of this, Aquarius. It's got to happen by your own hand. You've got a decision to make. Two of Swords. Will you leap? I'm kind of feeling full energy. Let's see what we've got from the clarifiers. Clarifying the Three of Wands for you. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords is showing itself as well. Clarifying the Six of Wands. The Tower. I was kind of feeling this energy, guys, now, but you're going to be victorious over this. It comes in with the Victory card. So clarifying the Magician for you. Death, Scorpio, number 13 in the Major Arcana. Wow, some really big energies here. So now the Seven of Wands is making sense to me. Look at this. Ace of Swords, my goodness. Right, we'll come to that. Guys, okay, so the Seven of Wands for me is that energy of, I know I'm at the threshold. I know I should be taking a leap of faith. I know I should be accepting whatever this new beginning is, but I'm going to keep on pushing on with where I'm at. Now, I know it's not obvious in this version of the card, but the Rider-Waite version shows a warrior and fighting with all these kind of sticks or wands that are coming up at him or her. So what this really says is that it's time to stop the fight, stop the pushing. What are you resisting in your life? It's time to go with the flow, right? And we have arrived at that point. And you know, when we kind of don't move with our universal flow, that's sometimes why the universe brings in the Mack trucks, brings in the tower moments, because my mantra with the tower is I hear the universe saying, and if you don't do it, Aquarius, I will. And it comes in to help you out, because there's a sense that maybe you wouldn't make this move on your own, because we're in this energy here, the Eight of Swords, the overthinking. You know, they're already doing an oracle card says, stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. Well, this is not only overthinking, this is actually being completely engulfed by the thoughts of the ego mind. The Eight of Swords is that, you know, the ego is so strong, maybe telling us we can't do something, we can't move on, we can't let it go because of all these different reasons. And that's what builds the prison that keeps us stuck, because we can't take action when we're engulfed by the mind. Look at this person here, like bound around that third eye chakra, the heart chakra, and the solar plexus area, like all of our intuitive power centers. So there's a real message here to come out of that mind and connect with your intuition. Yeah, that's hard to do. I mean, that's why we need to slow down. We need to stop. We need to meditate. We need to go for a walk in nature. We need to disconnect from social media, because that's when we can hear the wisdom coming through that will really help us to make the changes that we may need to make. Three of Wands and Page of Swords. I mean, you can feel it, Aquarius. You can feel this change coming for you. You might have heard me talk about my Page of Swords metaphor, where I kind of feel like you've been out on that ocean, in your little boat, you know, things are going well. I'm just going to keep on bobbing away with how things are, but then a little breeze picks up, and that's cool. Okay, there's a bit of a breeze. It gets stronger and stronger until it actually changes your course. Now the universe is changing your course for you this week, and it is in control of that breeze, because there's a sense here that, you know, that you weren't bringing the change by your own hand. Now I feel like you know that you're at this threshold, Three of Wands. And it's an energy for me, Aquarius, of, you know, feeling like we've got a bigger dream to create. It's a 3, it's about, you know, new manifestations, new desires, but there's a sense that we know that we can't achieve that in the situation that we're in. This is the real indication that it's time to turn your back on this situation, because you can kind of already feel that there is that victory. There are those ships on the horizon should you just move forward with this. You're getting ready to take the inspired action. I mean, if the Two of Wands is kind of like going through the life review and, you know, trying to make that decision to move forward, the Three of Wands is gearing up to actually, you know, to grasp that Ace of Wands, which is basically the action to move forward. And I really feel that you need to keep moving with that action, otherwise we'll feel this tower moment. Like, I wouldn't fear this tower, guys, because it comes in with the Six of Wands. So it says whatever happens and however this tower falls, it is doing so to bring in your victory. You will be victorious out of it. The tower can feel really chaotic. There are levels to this, guys, and I have been slammed in the comments by saying it's a hidden blessing, which is what my teacher taught me about the tower. The reason why I say it's a hidden blessing, guys, is because it's coming in to realign your path, because potentially you weren't going to do it, you know. If you won't do it, Aquarius, I will, whispers the universe on that wind of change. And so because we're like not on our divine path, the universe comes in with something big to get your attention, and it can feel horrible, like it's like a sudden loss of a job, like, you know, that relationship crumbling, you know, a betrayal or something like that. And of course that hurts us and goes deep. It's not until down the track that we can look back with that vision of hindsight and understand why things played out as they did. Steve Jobs said in that beautiful like Stanford university speech that he did, you know, you can only connect the dots looking back. You know, he went through so much you know, issue in his early career, you know, like losing everything, being ousted from his own company, and look, you know, what he was able to create in the end. So the Tower is coming in to align you to your true path, because it says that, you know, whatever it is that you're in now is not built on a solid foundation. So it's coming down, that's why. Yeah, basically, look, we've got a round crown on a square tower. And the thing with the Tower, guys, is that we need to let it fall, because if we hang on, we go down with it, you know, we can kind of really feel all the chaotic energy and patch it up, and we kind of end up a little bit further down the road in the same situation. It can just be like a massive revelation within yourself, you know, some kind of awakening as well. But yeah, generally it can be like external circumstances. There's going to be a victory here. You are coming out of the hardest time. The Tower is the hardest time. Then I really feel that you will start moving forward to a new beginning, a new life pretty quickly. Now, I'm going to sort of do these cards together, because I'm kind of feeling to go a little bit, you know, intuitive here. There it goes, guys. There it goes. I didn't jinx myself with a Fool. I was really feeling that. So the Two of Swords here is really that decision. Bring change to the situation maybe before the universe brings in the Tower. Make a good intuitive decision from fact, logic, intuition, but not from the emotional charge. Okay, guys, that's the Two of Swords message. And we want to make sure that the emotions don't blind us. So we're trying to make that decision to move forward. And the universe is saying that it is that decision that can transform your situation. We have got the Magician with Death, Scorpio in the Major Arcana. This is huge, huge, huge transformation energy. Yeah, I mean, Death says that it's time to allow a situation to transform, to purge, to die. There's a real alchemical element about these cards coming in together, saying that in some way you're kind of doing some magic here. You know, you're really manifesting quickly and easily, so be careful what you wish for is what I'm hearing here. But it's time to release, because there is a new beginning coming in for you. And Death says that the situation that you're journeying has reached its end, and now it's time for you to create something new. What do you want to create? The Magician says you are the one that holds the power to transform the situation, right? And what I often, when these two cards come in together, I just see this. You know, riding out of a time where things kind of felt a little bit dead, you know, a bit dead inside, into this kind of technicolor, from death into life, into rebirth here. That's the victory that you claim for yourself. It's a really beautiful energy, you know, and there is that new dawn, that new day, that sun on the horizon in the Death card, and that basically is the sun here in the Fool card. So this is the breakthrough, the new beginning, what is over the threshold, the leap that I was so strongly feeling when the You're Already Doing It Oracle card came out. So you're being encouraged to take that leap of faith into a new beginning, allowing a tower to fall. Know that you can rebuild, that you can start over. There's a real sense of moving towards your authenticity, your rebel heart with these two cards. This is about, you know, claiming a victory, a major breakthrough, seeing the big picture and moving in alignment with that. A real sense of transformation. I've also got the Star here and the Ace of Swords. That was that stack of cards that came out together. Okay, they were meant for the reading. Big wishes in a new direction. I don't even really know if I need to say anything more, guys. It's just basically you're being encouraged to take the Fool's journey, which is, we don't know how all this is going to play out, what your next round of challenges is going to be. where you're going to be headed, but you just know you need to start walking a new path, and that's what you can feel. So strongly be led by your instincts, little dog here, out of the mind. And I really feel that, you know, it'll have you heading in the direction of your divine wish fulfillment. You are the magician. You have every power within you to transform your situation. That is your breakthrough, because you are moving closer to your authentic self, to your truth, Aquarius. And I believe that that is the meaning of life. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there. Hope that wasn't too much of a ramble. Drop me a comment and let me know if this resonated for you. It may or may not have been your reading in its entirety. Sometimes it is, and sometimes just pieces resonate, and sometimes it's just not meant for you. Cool to share. Drop me a comment. I do read them all, guys. Try to respond to what I can. It helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy, see what's happening out there in the collective. And Aquarius, it has been a pleasure once again. I will see you back here next week for another one. Bye for now.